Okay, North Korea. Some people think it's funny, but Dennis, what do you think? Should we go in there now? They're starting with us. What should we do?
Let's go in. Let's go in. Let's get the, what does he drink?
Courvoisier.
Yeah, he's like the biggest customer Courvoisier has on the planet.
Yes, he is.
I think they ship like some insane, like 1 million bottles to him.
Right.
Every time they do a batch on a yearly basis, they send it to him. Let's go over, get drunk, kick the shit out of him, come back. And then next.
Why don't we just poison the Courvoisier, save us the trip? I'm just saying. That's a good point. But it's France, isn't it French? They're not going to poison it.
No.
Well, why don't we poison all the French? Okay. And then poison the Courvoisier, and you kill two French birds with one stone.
Let's poison the French, okay? Jerry Lewis.
And then blame it on the Germans.
Yeah.
We have to go in and get him. He's like a big bully. It's like trying to talk peace with a big bully. It's like if a bully says, I'm going to kick your ass, and you're like, I understand how you feel. No.
A big bully is like 3.5 feet tall. That's the problem.
He has big shoes,
He's a
though.
complete psycho with his little stupid Roy Orbison glasses. And do you know how short you have to be to have a Napoleon complex in North Korea? That guy he's little. I think the Courvoisier thing is part of it, but it's also the fact that he's got nuclear weapons pointed at the United States.
Okay, you know what I love, by the way? That's a good connection between him and Saddam Hussein. These guys are all bitching and moaning about, and all over the globe about how much we suck, America, you know? Yeah. They go into Saddam's house and his son's house, what do they find?
Right.
They found, was it Miller Lite beer they found? Mm-hmm. Or Pabst Blue Ribbon or something? I mean, there's some...
Schlitz.
Yeah, I think it was Schlitz.
I think it was
These guys are consumed by American
His
products,
favorite movie is The Godfather.
Yeah.
Saddam.
And he tortures people while listening to Frank Sinatra. And sodomizes women while listening to Frank
Which you
Sinatra.
agree with.
You said that as
You heard the
that.
story
Yeah,
about
he likes that.
him watching torture tapes of his victims wearing just his underwear and a big 10-gallon cowboy hat?
Yeah.
See?
Listening to Frank Sinatra. That's a little
what Colin
eerie.
does.
See, the more we talk about this kind of stuff, I'm starting to like the guy. I want to party with him.
too. That's pretty wild.
If we find him, let's have one big last party with him, okay?
You know what? My point is really about assassination. Doesn't anybody want that anymore?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but how are you going to do it? There are a lot of Italian guys out of work.
That's right.
Who are very good at this. That's true. And I'm sure they would do it for a reasonable price, and they could come back, we could have a feast. And like they did in the Civil... You know, this is the great story that nobody ever made a movie of?
Yes.
Maybe I'll sell the treatment to Apostle.
Okay.
You can put it to your two Italians in there.
Yeah.
It's, the guy, the FBI sent that mafia hitman down when the 3 civil rights workers were missing.
Yes.
To intimidate a Klan guy, and he beat the balls off him, and that's how they found out where they were buried. The balls?
Yeah, now he has no balls.
I use the expression, you know.
Sorry.
But what do you think?
Right, how
That's
would you do that?
That's a great story, isn't it?
Great story.
That is a great story.
The balls part is the best.
Yeah.
Well,
Or maybe there's a non-violent way to solve the whole North Korea thing.
good thinking.
They're asking for... well, there might be. They're asking for what?
There's a nonviolent way to solve the problem with the country that we hate, that hates us, has got weapons pointed at us? I don't think so.
No, you're right. Like Russia, for example, that big Russian war. There are things that there are approaches. You have to be strong about it, but there are approaches. There are economic benefits that we're giving them in order for them to stop developing their weapons. I mean, I heard recently they agreed to stop building nukes if American women agree to get their nails done at least twice a week. It's just something I read.
That's a good point.
This guy writes so many jokes before the show, it's not even funny. It's unbelievable. He's got a pocket full of them.
Yeah.
They're good ones.
That's what that's.
I'm not saying they're not good. I'm just saying.
It was right there.
That's kind of what we do here, Dennis. A little
Yeah.
comedy writing.
Oh, boy. I'm not coming back. That's it. I'm not coming back.
You're the guy in school that did all the homework and then asked if there was any more that needed to be done.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. And if you had tried a little comedy writing, maybe your show would still be on the air. I'm saying.
Even my cup's half lifted that way.
The sanitation guys like that show. They tell me all the time.
Yeah, she said the sanitation guys. What did they say about Dennis's show?
They love it. They said that Dennis's show should have never been taken off the air because it was the only, sign of a real guy.
Dennis's show. Did you ever have a show? No.
Yes, he did.
Moving on.
He did have a show. I was not sure until like the co-Dennis were right here.
Do you
My show
realize
lasted 2 years.
this is a microcosm of why war will never end right here?
Right.
Because we can't even get
No,
along this war.
no.
We're more.
We're done.
Okay.
We're done. You started it, I'll finish it.
I'm telling you, but it's a microcosm, and yes, it's the only
I'm really
scientific word
glad
I
you did
know.
this section over again.
Yeah, I know.
Really
You said nothing.
I'm really
Well, we'll cut out whatever you want. How's that?
Yeah.
Cut the other one again, and just
So you
have
think you
people
can
turn
just
off.
keep calling me on every joke and I'm not going to hit back a little
This
bit?
is really going to be a fist fight.
That was really good. I like the show.
I'm
It
not
was a
even
joke.
kidding.
It was a good show. It was a funny show.
The bottom line is this. And the good thing is Lenny likes to break up fights, too. He's good at this. You'll see.
Me, I can
If
fight.
they start swinging, it'll get ugly, you know? The bottom line is this, folks. That's going to be the end of the segment, I guess. You might want to tune back and see, you know, the little marks on people's faces, or, you know, the little hints of a scuffle that was broken up. Maybe my shirt will be ripped here. You know, maybe I'll have a little makeup smudge there. You never know. But this is as ugly as it's gotten. And it definitely gets ugly on this show. So we'll talk to you later. Bye.